Welcome back. There are now a number of options for parents, teachers, and students to track COVID-19 results for their schools. This as the first set of progress reports are sent out for students in the Corpus Christi Independent School District. Our Michael Gibson has more on these websites, but also what may be leading to some possible confusion.
This is the new Texas American Federation of Teachers Union COVID-19 tracking and reporting site. You can find it at stopthespreadtx.school. The president of our local chapter, Nancy Vetta, believes it will eventually help to get more information into the hands of parents, teachers, and students.
One of the things that this tracker is going to do is going to make a comparison with what the district is reporting to the Texas Education Agency, as opposed to what teachers and other education personnel are reporting.
But how accurate will that information ever be? This site does allow for a COVID-19 case to be reported and for safety reports to be written out. It'll also allow for anyone to submit a report. So if you're a parent checking out this site, here's some of what you need to know. No one is checking the information submitted in the reports for accuracy. There's no system to verify a person submitting a report as an employee actually works for the school. And positive cases posted to the site have not been confirmed by a public health agency.
I agree. I have concerns about it. That's why I wasn't making a big deal of it here locally. I still think there are lots of things that need to be worked out with that tool.
But the AFT is not the only source of information. Over the coming weeks, the Texas Education Agency will be working with our State Health and Human Services Department on a website that will compile all of the COVID-19 cases from school districts across the state.
Know what the TEA is requiring. I believe theirs is going to be a weekly and broken down by campus, and theirs is cases on campus only.
And again, the AFT is not the only source of information. If you're a parent in the Corpus Christi Independent School District, you can check a site tailored just to your school. Leanne Libby with CCISD says the district's website that's tracking COVID-19 numbers can be found under the 2021 school year CCISD Return to School Plan tab. After selecting that, you can then select COVID-19 cases. Then you can see the confirmed positive cases from around the district. Libby says this reporting tool is similar to ones being used by other school districts around the state.
We went ahead and went with remote as well as on campus.
What she's talking about is the fact that CCISD's COVID-19 tracker is showing cases confirmed on campus and off campus. The system, though, is not without its issues as well. While the district does have a plan, the CCISD website does not disclose if or when the people who tested positive were on campus, the actions the district is taking in reaction to these cases, or when the person tested positive. For that information, you'll need to make sure your contact information is up to date with the district. CCISD says it will also send out a letter to parents to let them know about a positive test result reported on their child's campus. Michael Gibson, 3 News.
And as CCISD begins allowing students back on campus for face-to-face instruction, there are some important deadlines parents should know. Here's a list of those deadlines for when parents should alert their child's school if they will be attending face-to-face instruction. Right now, campuses are still operating on phase 1 of the back-to-school plan, which means only 30% of students are doing classes in person. Phase 2, which starts on October 5th, will allow 50% of students back in person. Parents, though, have the option to keep their students virtually learning.